Hello students, welcome to the IT class. I hope all of you are well, all of you are safe at your home, right? And yes, all of you have got your unit test result. So this is the first time, first experience for all of us, for you and for teachers also. So maybe you have faced some technical problem because this is the first time, right? So it's okay. Next time we will give, let us see what we will do. We will give online examination, or you will give your exam in your classroom. So let us see. So today we will start the next session, that is types of operating system, okay, of this basic ICT skills. So operating system, last day and last class I have told you about the operating system. Operating system means what? That is an interface between the user and the computer. And the operating system is the main part, main uh, thing which controls, or you can say which manages all the operations, all the resources, and the all parts, peripheral parts of the computer. Okay, so it is an interface. First thing, it is an interface between a user and the interface and then hardware or computer. Then it is a software platform that allows a user to run other applications, and it is a set of specialized programs, right? So it is responsible for managing and controlling all the resources, peripheral parts, and the operations. Okay, so there are different types of operating system, like Windows operating system, then Linux operating system, Ubuntu operating system. So there are different types of operating system. Windows operating system, like here Microsoft Windows operating system. So in this operating system, it is manufactured by actually Microsoft Corporation. Okay, so Microsoft Corporation has this manufactured this operating system, Windows operating system. There are different types of Windows operating system, like Windows 10, Windows 7. There are different types of operating systems in Windows. So mainly that is a Windows operating system. And this operating system, operating environment designed for personal computers. And if the successor of, it is the successor of MS-DOS. MS-DOS means what? Microsoft Disk Operating System. Okay. So it is a text based command line driven operating system. Means here different types of command at the command line prompt. At the prompt you are giving different types of commands, like RD, that is for removing directory, dir to see the directories. Okay, so there are different types of commands, file naming commands. They are like ren. So there are different commands for disk operating system. And some prominent features, some features of the Windows operating system, like first thing, it is a graphical user interface, or you can say GUI. Then it utilizes visual elements like dialog boxes, then menus. You can see the menu, dialog box, then tabs, icons. So these are all visual components, visual elements. Then it offers virtual memory management along with multitasking operations capabilities. Multitask you can do here in Windows operating system, like you are working on MS Word and you want to listen the music also, that both things you can do. So that is a multitasking operating system. Now it supports a number of peripheral devices, right? So there are different types of peripheral devices. So operating system supports or controls or manages all these resources, all these peripheral parts of the computer. Now Windows operating system, just now I have told you there are different types of Windows operating system, like Windows 1 initially in 1985 that was discovered, released. So it is introduced as a platform to run other applications, and the first operating system, Windows 1 is the first operating system to feature computing boxes. Okay, like it looks like a window. Then it is designed to allow a user to point and click to access data. Next one is Windows 2 operating system, which one was released in 1987, right? So it was introduced overlapping resizable windows. You can resize the window there in Windows 2, and the first operating system to feature desktop icons and keyboard shortcuts. So first time that keyboard shortcuts was discovered in 1987 in Windows 2. Then Windows 3, which was released in 1990. Okay, it was introduced the standard look and feel of MS Windows operating system, which continued through the series, and it featured a new colorful interface with better icons, then designed for better performance and advanced settings, advanced graphics you can see here. Okay, that was developed. Then capable of running multiple operating system, multiple disk operating system applications, included useful tools like program manager, file manager, print manager. Okay, so this things was discovered. Then Windows 95, that was developed in 1995, and it is the first Windows operating system to completely do away with MS-DOS as the underlying platform. Then featured a new user interface. It introduced the start menu. Before that that start menu was not there, and in 1995 that start menu was developed, from where you start any program. Okay, on the taskbar you can see that start menu. No? Next thing is it offered a workspace that allows a user to view applications and document windows. It designed to support 32-bit applications and automatically detect and configure installed hardware. So here you can install hardwares, different types of hardware, and then designed to support 32-bit applications. So this one was Windows 95, which one was discovered on, released on 1995. Next one is 98, Windows 98. It was developed on 1998, and it has more advanced features, more better icons are there, and it introduced new technologies, so such as active desktop. Then first to integrate a web browser in the operating system, that Internet Explorer, first time it was come in Windows operating system, that is on the desktop. Now user can see that Internet Explorer as a web browser. Okay, next one was Windows 2000, that was released on 2000, and designed for business desktop and laptop system, available in 4 different versions, including professional, server, advanced server, and data center server. These 4 servers, 4 different versions has come. Okay, next one 2001, that is Windows XP. Okay, Windows XP was released on 2001, and it redesigned completely to offer brand new aesthetics. It offers a more advanced feature, more new features, which one was not, absolutely not in previous Windows operating systems, previous Windows versions. So built on the Windows 2000 kernel to offer greater stability and reliability, and more administrative capabilities for users. It has given the more administrative power to the user. Okay, so Windows XP was the, you can say, revolution of this versions, all Windows versions. So made available as home and professional versions, introduced the plug and play feature for wireless network devices. Okay, So this one was Windows 2000. That was Windows released on 2001, named as Windows XP. After that, Windows Vista, uh, that was released on 2006. Okay, and it offered advanced reliability. So here Windows Vista, here more advanced reliability. Here you can reliable on that Windows operating system, Windows version of this Vista. Then secured, more secured, and ease of deployment, and featured a high performance and manageable operating system. Then introduced tools to detect hardware problems, designed for a faster start up time and low power consumption. Power consumption is very low in this Vista. Next is Windows 7. Windows 2007, all of you have worked on this operating system in this version, Windows 2007, right, in your computer lab, also in school. So it introduced a multi-touch support along with the Internet Explorer 8 browser. You can see the Internet Explorer now on the desktop. Then built for improved performance and startup time. Then introduced new and improved Windows Media Center. Next one was Windows 2000, Windows 8, and now Windows 2010 has come. Windows 8 was developed on 2012. Okay, so it was introduced a redesigned operating system and optimized for touch screen use. Here the user can operate all the things by touch screen. So this one was touch screen use, and the first operating system to offer the instant on capabilities, reducing the startup time. Starting means when you are switching on the computer, that startup time was very low. Okay, so this is the first operating system where the startup time is very low and reduced, and that instant on capabilities also. Next one is featured the start screen made up of live tiles to provide links to application. Here when you are clicking on start, then there are different options where which one was linked with that application. Okay, so this is the these are the different versions, and now the new version is Windows 2010. So that also you have seen in your computer lab. I think in class 9 you have seen that. So that is Windows 2010. So it is the operating system which was released on 29th July 2015. Okay, as follow up to Windows 8. Okay, so it is built on the Windows NT so kernel, and is designed Windows NT kernel, and is designed to provide a unified operating system across personal computers, tablets, and embedded devices. It is designed to integrate other Microsoft services including the Xbox Live and the voice recognition. Some important features of Windows operating system, Windows 10 operating system, that is, first thing, it brought back the start menu, allowing the user a quick access to settings, folders, and programs. Next one is it retained the live tiles feature from the Windows 8 interface. Number 3, it introduced integrated search, as it allowed search across local PCs and the web simply from the search bar. From the search bar, whatever you want you can write over there, and then you can search that option, that thing in PCs, in web, means on the net, wherever you want you can search from there, from the search bar. Next is it introduced Edge as the default web browser of the operating system, and this browser was created to replace Internet Explorer, and it was integrated directly with Cortana, right? Next is it offers the Continuum feature. It includes an action center, It supports multiple desktop capabilities on a single monitor. Then it offers biometric authentication with the help of Windows Hello, which allows users access through fingerprint scan, iris scan, or facial recognition. Okay, so where these computers are more secured, where you can when you will use the, means that computer will open through the fingerprint option or from face recognition. So these are the advanced feature here in Windows 10. Okay, so this is about the Windows operating system. So where we have seen the different versions from Windows 1 to Windows 10. Okay, next class we will do about the Linux operating system. That is also very important operating system. So Linux operating system we will see on next class. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.